Hey beautiful people, it's Rickita. I'm back with another video. So on this video, I want to talk to you guys about the do's and don'ts when you're using your credit cards. So a lot of people don't understand that there is a lot of things you need to know when you're thinking about using your credit cards. You need to make sure that you're using your credit cards the right way. So I'm going to teach you guys a few things that I do, and I want to teach you guys why I do these different things so that you can implement it also. If this is your first time watching my videos, my name is Rickita. I talk about credit, I talk about real estate, and I also talk about just how you can better your life in general, because I talk about fitness, me running, I talk about a lot in family. So definitely make sure you guys like this video, make sure you guys subscribe, and then give me a few tips in the comments on what you think the do's and don'ts should be. Also, like, what are some things that you're actually implementing? Now, one of the first things I want to tell you guys is that utilization, how much you're using on your credit card, is really the most important thing. So I know some of you guys are going to leave early, but I need to just drill this in first so that you guys understand that utilization is very, very important. So look at this right here, 87 points. Utilization is a reason why this credit score went up, because when you guys pay down your credit cards and keep your credit card balance low, then you guys are going to see a great increase in your credit score. So I always tell people, make sure you guys do not keep a high balance on your credit cards. Now, if you guys do have a high balance, I'm going to teach you guys when we start looking at credit cards how to bring down that utilization, because that's one of the don'ts. You do not want to have a high utilization on your credit cards. So say if you have a $200 credit card, let's just throw that out there, $200. I tell people not to spend more than 5%. So that means that you guys will not spend more than $10. Now, I only say spend because I have a lot of people that's trying to repair their credit. I would like for you to max it out and then pay it all the way off and keep maxing and paying off, maxing and paying off. But I know that people going to get caught up trying to do that. So I tell people just to keep the balance low so that you guys don't have to worry about, getting caught up with your credit card. So 5% to me is just that magic number. So make sure you guys do not spend more than 5% on your credit cards, or do not let them report to the credit bureaus more than 5%. So that's one of the don'ts. Now, the thing, like I told you, I want you to use your credit card. So that's one of the do's. Please do use your credit cards, because if you guys don't use your credit cards after 6 months, your credit cards, 6 months to a year, your credit card is going to close. And anytime any account on your credit report closes, it's going to drop your credit score. So I told you guys about the Smile Generation credit card. This is a credit card that I had. I never used it. I used it only for utilization. So like if I was to use too much of my other credit cards, this credit card will actually balance out my credit. I never used it. So eventually they closed it. So I want you guys to use the credit cards that you have. Even if you spend $5 or $10, use it, because they're going to close it due to inactivity, and that's not something that you want them to actually do. So that is something that you guys want to look into. And then I'll tell you guys about other credit cards, like the Toyota credit card. Somebody said they got $1,500 with Toyota. Make sure you guys use it. Somebody else said that they got a $10,000 limit. Make sure you use something on it, okay? Because if you guys don't use it, they're going to close it. Also, the Lexus credit card. Somebody got $4,500. And these are people that's watching the videos on my channel. And if you guys do not use these cards, even use something, they're going to close it. So let's go into one of the don'ts. Let me actually share my screen so I can show you the different credit cards that's on my website too. So this is my website. It took me a while to create this, you guys. I'm still in the process of creating it, so please give me a little grace. I want to have it all the way done before the summer, but you guys can schedule a call with me, look at my upcoming events. If you guys are looking to buy a home, you can go ahead and do the application, and check out my home tours also. Now, I recently put up some packages. It literally have 6 dispute letters in there. So if you got late payments, student loans, collections, charge-off, bankruptcy, whatever you have, go ahead and get those letters. They're literally only $27 for 6 letters. These are letters that's going to the credit bureaus, and these letters going directly to the company. So these are some of the letters that I'm using to get my clients some great results. So definitely check it out. Definitely get the membership too. If you guys are a member, we'll send out letters for you. So you don't even have to worry about sending out any letters, but definitely check that out. Now, this is what I want you guys to check out. I want you guys to check out the best credit cards. So we got the best credit cards for bad credit, students, travel, the best credit cards to build credit for gas, rewards, and cash back. So when you guys are looking at these cards, like when you guys are going to, like, say if you have one of the bad credit cards, say they have like a let me let it go ahead and load before I keep running my mouth. Like the self Visa card. I don't want you guys to keep a balance on there because of interest. So when you guys get your statement, you want to make sure that you pay your statement balance by your due date. So that's one of the don'ts. You don't want to just pay your minimum balance because they're gonna charge you a very high interest on these different credit cards, like that self Visa card, the credit builder card. All these credit cards most likely have a very high interest rate. They're going to charge you a lot of money in interest. So you want to make sure you pay your statement balance by your due date so that you can avoid paying interest. Okay. So that's something. And then also another don't, do not use a credit card that has foreign transaction fees out the country because they're going to charge you fees just from using that credit card. You want to make sure you have a few credit cards under your belt that's not going to charge you any foreign transaction fees, so that when you guys are outside the country, they're not charging you fees at all. Now, if you guys are at the place, like I said, you have maxed out credit cards, I want you guys to check out the best credit cards for rewards. Now, you guys can go to the best credit cards for rewards because a lot of these credit cards have like 0% APR and they do like balance transfers. So I really like that. So like this one right here, 0% APR for 15 months on purchases and balance transfers. So this is a great credit card, the Discover Cashback card. This is a great credit card that you guys can get if you guys have a high utilization on your credit cards, because you could transfer that balance to this credit card. Yes, they're going to charge you a fee, which is going to be 3%, but they're not going to charge you interest for 15 months. So I want you guys to do a balance transfer to this credit card. Now, there are so many other credit cards out here. I just did a balance transfer to my Chase card. They charged me 5%. I don't like it, but I wanted to transfer a balance to that card because I knew I wasn't going to really use that card. So I wanted to transfer a balance to that card. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and transfer a balance. But they also have the 0% APR for a certain amount of months. So you can actually keep your money sitting there. You can keep a balance on that card. Understand that when you keep a balance on it, when I told you guys like having a high utilization is going to drop your credit score, keeping a balance on it is going to drop your credit score, but you're not going to be paying any interest. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, I want you guys to understand there's different categories. So another don't when it comes down to credit cards, and another do, we can put both of them in there. You want to make sure you find credit cards that's great for you. So if you have bad credit, look for credit cards that look for companies that will give you a credit card when you have bad credit. Do not try to go get some rewards card or cashback cards because your credit is jacked up. You cannot get those. So make sure you guys are applying for credit cards that's in your category, that's in your range of where your credit is at. If you guys have very excellent credit, please stop going to get the credit one credit card and try to get some credit cards that offer rewards and cash back. Like, you're at a new level. It's time for you guys to level up to these different credit cards. Now, all of these are on my website, Rickita.com, so definitely check it out. And I literally took a lot of time putting this together. So let me know if there's any errors on here, because I'm pretty sure there are errors, but I'm working to fix those. Like I said, by June 2023, I plan on having this all the way together and all the way cleaned up. So definitely let me know if there's any errors. I'll be happy to go ahead and fix it. And if you guys are having a hard time increasing your credit score, definitely check out the 5 ways to increase your credit score 60 points in 60 days. That's something where I teach you guys how to increase your credit score by 60 points in 60 days. A lot of my clients, like I already showed you, a lot of my clients are getting great increases and increasing their credit score, and it's not even the 60-day mark. A lot of people got great results in just 2 weeks. So definitely make sure you guys sign up for that. And don't forget, when you guys are a member, I can automatically send out letters for you for free, because a lot of times, like, I pay 60 something cent for a stamp. The hardest part when people are trying to increase their credit score and remove accounts from their credit report, the hardest part is just mailing in the letter. Like, I can give you all the letters in the world. I can tell you, hey, mail this one. You're not going to do it. So in my membership, I just make sure I stay consistent in mailing out the letters for you. And that's how people are getting results. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.